Hello everybody and welcome to this video where I'm showing you how to get behind the portal in Blackrock Depths. And you don't even need to be a glitch hunter to do this. Take any regular character and then you may need to make sure that you entered too many instances recently so that you can go past the portal, and then you need to jump over this torch here because otherwise you won't be able to proceed because there's an invisible wall to the left here. And once you've done that, you're free to go behind that invisible block that's supposed to be barring your pathway. And if you enter this area and follow the path I showed here, you will get behind the portal and you will get inside what's supposed to be Blackrock Depths in the instance. So this is where the meeting hall is supposed to be, where you see all these dwarves standing, except there are no dwarves. There are only big red gaping portals, or holes maybe you should call it. And thankfully I'm playing a warlock so I can play around with my eye to see what happens. Sorry about that. To see what happens when I go past them. And they're not solid, so you can go through them. I don't know what happens if you go there with your character, but I suppose you might end in a looping crash, so I wouldn't recommend it because this is what happened with my eye. After viewing the nice horizon here, kicked off. So I had to reload. So there is a slight chance that you might get stuck if you do it in a normal character without any Kilrogg eye. So I am not sure, but this works with Eye of Kilrogg anyway. The area you get to is supposed to be the meeting hall, which you see at the start of the instance. So once you leave the area with the drill, you get into this area, except there are supposed to be small tunnels here. There are still some things scattered around this area, like the cage you see in the ceiling here. So it's not completely empty, but there is no light in some of the corridors, so it's just totally pitch black, and most of them are just dead ends, so you can't walk anywhere. And as you see here, this cage is totally empty, so there's no skeleton or anything in it. And that was just for fun, so it had nothing to do with this video really. And if you enter this little tunnel here, you're... oh, actually there are some more things scattered here. You can see these pickaxes and stuff lying against the wall, leaning against the wall. So they did put some unnecessary effort into this, so probably it's just a copy and paste from the original zone, with some of the objects still remaining. Now if you enter this dark little area here, there are no walls, or well, there are walls, but there's actually a small little pathway where you can go as well. And yes, this is the door which is supposed to make the shortcut in the instance. You know which the door is, so I won't go into further details about it. Just don't fall into it, because then crash. Okay, back to the dark little corridor again. Because what I was gonna show you here is that if you walk to the right from my direction now, facing outwards or inwards, maybe I should say, you will get to this little corridor and you see this prison bar, which is close to the entrance actually. So there are no more corridors here, but you can glitch the graphics out if you take the camera too close to the wall, so then you're going to see the outsides, because this area wasn't even meant to be traversed, so you see what happens when you try to get close to the walls. You can't fall through though, at least I didn't manage to do it. So they're still solid, it's just that the camera gets glitchy. And when you get to this little bar here, this prison cell, you can see the interior from inside and you can actually walk past it. So if you come from that direction as well, you can do that as well. But it doesn't work on the entire... it doesn't work on the entire ceiling. Sorry, there was a car outside. So the only thing you can actually do is pass through this bar, this very bar near the edge of the door. I don't think I've found it here yet, but it should be somewhere. Yeah, there it is. So none of the other areas of this little cell door works, but this area works just fine. So that's about it for this video, because there isn't much left to show. If I try to jump down any of those red little portals, I die. Or at least I get disconnected. But if I had a real character instead of my Eye of Kilrogg, I would totally die. So yeah. That's it for this video. If you want to explore this, do so. I don't really see how it could hurt anyone, but I strongly advise you not to jump down into that pit, because you might get disconnection errors, so you need to contact support to get your character retrieved. I can't confirm this because I never tried it, but it's just a fair warning. use some kind of temporary object to explore down those pits if you want to go down there. So, see you in another video. Thank you. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe if you like my videos. I will put up more World of Warcraft videos, and I have a lot of other stuff on my channel. So be sure to check my channel out, and I hope you enjoy this. Thank you for watching. Adios.